everybody? It's your boy J-Bo and the Man, and today I decided to switch it up a little bit from, the average montage-like clips that I usually put together for you guys, and switch it up to a new series that I like to call Let's Rant. Now, basically what this series is going to be, basically just like commentaries, but I don't do commentaries that much, as you guys know. I usually just put together those montage clips, or just nice, sexy looking clips that I think everybody will enjoy, like to watch, and add a little bit of commentary over top of it. But the commentary is just the ice into the cake. You know what I'm saying? The cake, the nice juicy cake, is gameplay, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to switch it up a little bit. And today, episode of Let's Rant is going to be about some future PUBG maps. Now, these aren't guaranteed PUBG maps, of course. They didn't, completely come out and say, hey guys, we're going to be making these specific maps for you guys. No. These maps are all in my head. These are maps I think will turn out amazing if they decide to put them into the game. I just wanted to share it with you guys and hear your guys' opinion on these topics as well. Now, starting off with the number 3 spot, I think if they add a jungle map to PUBG, that would be absurd. That would be insane. Now, jungle map, people are probably like, well, what would jungle map be? I don't know, just like a jungle scenery, a lot of trees, there's just that type of area scenery, maybe some huts and everything around to, collect the build. I just think it'll be a nice area to kind of fight your way through, try to survive throughout. It'll be more of a stealthy map because it'll be thick, jungle looking area. It'll be hard to see, it'll be hard to navigate, of course. I think it'll be a nice little twist to the PUBG scene because both maps are kind of flat. They're kind of, pretty ordinary. The gunfights are plain, just like the first map. You got all the trees, the forest landscapes almost. You have partial little cities and stuff like that. Flat landscape, it's easy to get from point A to point B. Very simple. The second map, we have a desert scene, flat landscape, just like the first one. Very easy to get from point A, point B. Not many obstacles. Very open land. I think a jungle map would add a perfect twist into the map scenery, because not only would it be a little bit more clustered with all the trees and just the landscape in general, be very tight and compact, and it'll be an intense match. I think it'll be a great stealth side of PUBG. PUBG kind of lost its stealth scent after, a lot of people went to the first person scene, and it's a very aggressive game. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a big fan of stealth in PUBG. I like to, take the bull by the horn, go straight for them, and try to dominate the enemy if I can. But, of course, if you can't do that, then by all means take a stealth approach. But I think even aggressively, a jungle map will be pretty fun to, test out your playstyle on, test to see if it's good or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But enough with the jungle map. Let's move on to the number 2 spot that I think will be pretty freaking awesome if they decide to add this into PUBG. And that is pretty much like the first map, but not the first map. I feel like they should honestly take advantage of it and make a whole forest scene instead of opening up parts of the map to open cities and stuff. You can still have the towns and stuff, but I feel like if they make a whole forest and that's it, just landscape of just trees beyond your sight that you can see, I think that would be sick. A lot of cover, a lot of action, and you wouldn't really, well, I can't say it wouldn't prevent camping, because camping will always happen. People be chilling on trees and such like that. But I haven't gotten to the good part about the forest yet. What I think they should do with the forest is not just make, just your average forest, because we already have that in the first map. You can just venture off into the hilltops and get lost into a bunch of trees by yourself. But the scenery by the mansion, the new, that almost looks like the jungle area, but I'm not going to say it's jungle area. I'm going to stick to a forest theme, and I think that looks more like what I want, but across the whole map. That would be sick, but wintertime. I want snow. I want it to be snow everywhere. We have yet to see any snow approaches or anything like that in PUBG. It would be cool if they did a weather change effect into the game where certain maps it would snow, but I don't want it like that. I would rather have a map that's already snowed on, completely snowed out, snow on the trees, beautiful landscapes, snow on the ground everywhere. Maybe you can track enemies by seeing their footsteps through the snow or on the ground and everything like that. But also have weather effects on this map too, so when, maybe certain points, maybe halfway through, it will start snowing actually. That would be pretty sick if they actually decide to go through with that. I've been waiting for a snow map for PUBG for so long, but I really don't think that they're really that interested in that concept just yet, along, you know, like nighttime maps and all this other stuff. They've been messing with the effects and, you know, all the weather schemes, and they've been trying to dumb it down to as simple as it can, so, you know, the player base can't complain about as much as they do, because for some reason the PUBG player base is turning into Call of Duty player base, where it's just completely toxic. But I think they're trying to avoid any weather changes. But if they can make a snow map, that would be pretty awesome if they could decide to go through with that. Now, number 1 on my list. This is probably the coolest concept that I could possibly think of, and the coolest idea that they would ever make in a map, and I'm pretty positive they'll probably make a map like this. I can't see why they wouldn't. It's a great idea. It's a great scheme. I think everybody would love it, especially the people who participate in the polls. Don't forget, you can follow me on Twitter if you want to participate in anything like that. But I did do a poll on the top 3 maps, and a lot of people chose this map too. And it is a city landscape. Now, you guys are probably like, well, there's so many cities in PUBG between, you know, the first map, the desert map, everything. There's cities everywhere. I'm talking about a full-out blown city from point A all the way on the left side of the map, all the way to point B all the way on the right side of the map. Literally, the whole landscape is a city. Now, the best example I could probably bring for this is The Division. Tom Clancy, The Division. Now, if a lot of people don't know what that is, it's pretty much, you know, it's a hard game to explain. Isn't it like a virus kind of took over, Black Friday scheme, blah, 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 blah. I haven't played that game in forever, but that map was basically a beautiful, large city scaled map, and what made it awesome, which I don't know if they did or not. I haven't been up to date with my The Division news or anything like that, but I don't know if they did a PUBG type of scheme on it. But if they did, it would work perfectly. A city plot is such a great area for anything like that. You know, alley battles, you know, building to building battles. You see people running through the streets trying to hold down their spot. Everything that would be an amazing freaking map. Now, a lot of people are probably going to say, well, it's going to be a lot of campers, a lot of buildings, a lot of buildings lead to a lot of campers and stuff like that. But it doesn't have to be all buildings. You have to understand, a city is a city, but it doesn't mean buildings are everywhere. It's still open spots. You can go to, you know, the subway system. You can go into, you know, a huge park in the center of the map, or a park located anywhere in the map they decide to do. It's a whole lot of things that they can add into the map. It doesn't just have to be, you know, completely buildings and that's it. You know, buildings from point A to point B, and that's all you're going to see ever. You know, it's different things you can add into a city environment, but I think that would be awesome. Can you imagine just the fights, the battles, and everything that could go on in a city? I can't even. I think it's such an awesome idea. I think that should be a #1 goal for Bluehole to make, is a city-based map on PUBG. But that goes for my top 3 list right there, guys. We're talking about jungle map, a snowy forest type map, and of course the city map. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think are the best maps, or if you guys have any other ideas for future maps that I didn't list here or mention at all that you guys think might be better. If you have any other ideas, let me know. I love reading the comments. I love communicating with the fans and the base that I have already. I love it. I enjoy it. Don't forget, guys, as always, you can follow me on Twitter if you want to chat, get updated on videos or anything like that. Everything that's on this channel you can check out on my Twitter account. And also, before the video cuts, I just want to let you guys know that videos might be a little short this week. I'm going to try to at least put out at least 2 videos, including this one, for this week, because I'm trying to hook up my PS4 again. So I'm just basically doing a huge move around the room. I moved my PC over. I'm trying to bring the PS4 back over. Have a bunch of monitors I have to set up. A whole lot of junk has to get fixed around this room. So in order to get it all done, it's going to take a little bit of time to get complete, but I'm still going to try to edit up some videos and get them out to you guys so we can at least have a little bit of fun on this channel, you know what I'm saying? But as always, thank you guys for stopping by on this video. I appreciate and love you all as always. And hopefully, as always, I said as always about probably 50 times in the end of this video, but you know, as always, I hope to see you guys in the next video. And like I said, don't forget to leave down in the comments. I really think this is an awesome topic to speak about, and I hope you guys also have different maps that you can speak about with me. I'll be waiting down in the comments to speak with you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. Bet up and say you rich. color diamonds, I'm a pink card. Different color diamonds, I'm a pink.